As it says here, right, the advocate services could help you fill this out. Help you fill out this order. Yes. Now, they cannot fill out a court order without you acknowledging, right, under the penalty of perjury, that you yourself have provided the information. That means there can be no subject matter jurisdiction. Now, I know that there are a lot of individuals that want me to go away, as in mental facility, jail, prison, or death. But the problem is I happen to want to sue you. So we have a little conflict about what rights I have and what rights you have. Now, this is the instructions for the order for protection, right? It is a requirement to issue a permanent protection order that you have to, under the penalty of perjury, yes, say that what you provide as the information is true and correct. Now, I want you in the police and sheriff's departments to understand this. As much as you dislike me, I want to sue you. Do you understand that? As much as you dislike me. Now, when it says that the court has jurisdiction, they don't have jurisdiction. They don't have jurisdiction because there is no penalty of perjury. You cannot issue a permanent protection order without the petitioner acknowledging that the information that was provided right now. Now, she would have to say that the respondent received actual notice of the hearing, or the respondent didn't receive notice of the hearing. Yeah. She would or could say that the respondent was or was not present at the hearing. Yeah. And then the order would need to be issued in accordance with the full faith and credit provisions, yes, of the Violence Against Women's Act. Now, you might have remembered that I emailed you a few 100,000 times, yes, that the court has to have personal and subject matter jurisdiction over the parties. Now, you can't have jurisdiction over the petitioner, yes, without her true and correct penalty of perjury acknowledgement of the court order. And you cannot have subject matter jurisdiction to be able to issue it without the penalty of perjury that the information provided is true and correct. Now, this idea of me being 10 feet tall, you know, the petitioner could have seen me during those 4 years and I wouldn't have known it. Did Heidi see me from June 8th of 2011 until July 31st of 2015 without my knowledge that she had seen my physical person? Did anybody in the judiciary ask the petitioner, have you seen the respondent since we first issued a protection order? Yes, without any personal or subject matter jurisdiction. Now, this questioning of the actual petitioner about her knowledge of myself, yes. Some people change over 4 years. I could have lost 50 pounds. I could have gained 100. Yes. My eye color wouldn't have changed, but my hair color did. Oh. And then my height would have probably been the same. Yes. But without the actual acknowledgement of the petitioner, you did not ask her what knowledge she had about myself. That means this is fraud. It's fraud. Now, when I told you to remove your fucking fraud from the judicial system of the United States of America, I meant remove it. Because you did not ask the petitioner about any of the information provided, did you? Because she did not sign the protection order, yes, and she was not in court. Now, unless Commissioner Baisden had had the opportunity to question the petitioner about what knowledge she has about the respondent, You couldn't say that I hadn't been an intimate partner. We could have fucked each other during those 2 years. You could have asked her, well, what credible threat do you have about the respondent? Have you seen him? Has he attempted to contact? Now, these fraudulent statements that you have said that I received actual notice without asking the petitioner what notice I actually received. You cannot issue a court order right now. Now, I'm telling you something. As much as you dislike me, I want to sue you. Do you understand, Sheriff? Without the physical presence of the petitioner, yes, and her acknowledging the information that was provided, even if she used the court facilitator, even if she had to use the domestic violence advocate, folks, if you did not ask her if this was true and correct right now, I'm going to sue every fucking judge.